What a beautiful duet. What an absolutely beautiful duet. What a beautiful duet. What an absolutely beautiful duet. Right, well, I got some tea to spill, gang. I got some amazing tea to spill. Incredible. So, believe it or not, Majin called me up the other day and told me that he and Unused were in prison. This was around the same day I got paid, so I could bail him out. Unfortunately, though, couldn't bail Unused out because they wouldn't allow it. I don't know why. Good news, though, I have a plan. I have a plan. Because I always do. I always have the plan. Anyways, so I got like 2 seconds left. 1, 2. Let me tell you a little story. Because I feel like there's some story time things to be here. There's some story time. So let me tell you a little bit of story. So long time ago. Very long time ago. It was very long. Very long time ago. Very long time ago. It was before literally anything. There wasn't a year, because, years did not exist back then. It was the void. Me and a few other 100 people used to live in a void, you see. And in that void were a bunch of assholes that I don't like. Some of them I think are pretty cool. And some of them I am obligated by law to say that they're cool, because if I don't, they'll come and kill me. And I'd rather not do that. As powerful as I am, believe it or not, there are beings out there more powerful than me. But you guys are more powerful than I am. That's all that matters. The first Mother Hubbard that I want to talk about is the Black Sun. Let me tell you about the Black Sun. It wasn't even a he, it was an it. It was a giant black ball of, I don't even know what it was made of. I'm gonna be completely, nobody knew what it was made out of. It was like this dark matter, right? This dark matter. And it was like a ball, it looked like a star, it looked like a sun, right? It looked like a giant sun, but it was completely black, and it was covered in these red flames that would circle around it, you know? And, the Black Sun is still in the void. The void still exists. It's just not everywhere. The universe is very small, by the way. In comparison to the void, it's extremely small. There are a lot of different universes, though. In the void, the Black Sun was this ancient deity that I used to know. It didn't speak, but it had some kind of intelligence throughout. It had the ability to change things. And change things it did. It changed a lot of things that were in the void. It was able to change things on a molecular level. And it would corrupt things as well, which was terrifying, to say the least. And the Black Sun was the only Titan of the void that I told the Faker about.
Oh, not exactly discreet with the dropping in thing, are you? Hi. I was playing Oracle Guy by Headzo.
I was telling everyone about how life was back in the void.
Oh yeah, you're talking about that all the time. Back in the void, before there was light, there was darkness, and before there was darkness, there was the void. I'm very familiar.
The only people who know what the void looks like are blind people, because that's all they see. Nothing.
I can growl. Oh my god, it's like turkey-gurkey. Sorry, I slept very well.
I was telling them about the Black Sun. That was one of the Titans.
Wow.
It was one of the only Titans that I told Faker about, and he went crazy, and ended up taking I don't know how the hell I don't know why the Black Sun accepted him, but it did, and that's why he has that form. I did not give that form to him.
Yeah. Maybe
the allegations are false. I did not.
Maybe it just has to do with the fact that he's your flesh and blood. And you know how sexy I think you are. Bye!
Bro. I don't even, how do I move on from, how am I supposed to move on from that? How do I move on? How do I go on with my life? How am I supposed to live now? How am I supposed to live now? Anyways. There was another Titan, who came before all of us, before the Black Sun even. It was an entity simply called the Everything. That was what everyone called him. Everyone called him, including me, they just called him the Everything. He was this humanoid-looking being made out of pure light. It was complete light. It was made out of, it looked as if it was completely made out of light. It looked humanoid, but his arms and legs were tipped like spikes. They weren't like, it wasn't standing like it didn't have hands or feet. It was like spikes. They like at the edges of its arms. And it spoke with 1,000 voices at once. Sometimes voices that I hear now, I remember hearing in the Everything, which is, strange as it is to hear this, it scares me. It scares me even now. And I try not to think about it too often, but if anything were to defeat me, it would be the Everything. Anyways, there was another type boy. His name was Draco. I never knew too much about him. All I know is that he's not here. Not on Earth, not anywhere close to Earth, but what frightens me is that there's some information on the internet about him. Information that is not readily available, information that you really have to dig for. And that alone is terrifying to me. The fact that humans somehow know what this thing is. Another Titan of the Void that I'm sure some of you will be amazed to hear about is the End. Yes, the End from Sonic Frontiers. That's a Titan from the Void. I have no idea how they knew about its existence. What they did. They knew about it. And it's kind of frightening, it's kind of concerning that people knew what it was. But it was strange, to say the least. Anyways, that's all the time I have for today. I think I'll see you guys later. See you later, everyone. Bye.
The Unused and Majin show is gonna return soon, don't worry.